Today on Everything East County, we're gonna learn a lot more about the history of Lemon Grove with the Lemon Grove History Mural. Let's get to it.
East County, San Diego has a lot to offer. Amazing food, a rich history, tons of community events, and amazing people and organizations. I'm Kyle Whissel with Whissel Realty Group, and this is Everything East County.
All right, Roberta, we can see you one more time.
Thanks for coming.
So we're here at this beautiful mural at one of the oldest buildings in all of Lemon Grove. So first, let's talk about the building, and then let's just take a little trip down memory lane here.
Well, the building was the Zonka Brothers store. And Anton Zonka, their father, was one of the first merchants here in Lemon Grove.
All right.
So it's the oldest commercial building in the city.
And then what did the store transition to after the Zonka family?
After the Zonka's family left this site, it became a bakery. The Olin family had a bakery here for many decades.
Something tells me this mural is here to stay.
Yes, this was commissioned by the Lemon Grove Historical Society. Two ladies painted it, Jan Laval and Katie Strzelecki. This shows a typical Kumeyaay family. They lived in clans.
And when did the Kumeyaay reside in the area?
Well, on their website, they say they've been in this region for 12,000 years, and their bands go all the way down into Baja California.
So tell me about this piece.
Okay, so the Spanish came before the Mayflower arrived to this part of the world. They really wanted to have California because the Russians were coming. So the Spanish were really eager to plant their flags, and they established actually a fort at where Fort Rosecrans is now.
Okay.
With cannons and just fortifications.
So tell us, what's the next piece of the mural here? It's getting very colorful.
Well, what happened next is this Mexican government and the Spanish had a war, and the Mexicans won that war, and a lot of friends of the governor of Mexico got land grants. And if you've ever been to National City and wonder why it's named that, it used to be Rancho de la Nación, which means Ranch of the Nation. So they just kept the nation part of that name.
So the next generation.
Okay, so here we have the 1800s when people started coming to California. Sometimes it was because of their health. There are many people who were told they needed a milder climate. And so they came to Lemon Grove. And here you can see the Zonka Brothers store. You can see the big church, the Congregational Church that was built second. The first church that that became the Parsonage Museum. And this two-story schoolhouse was right on the corner of Central and Main. And now we come to the modern era, when Lemon Grove became a suburb and the citrus groves started to come out and more housing came in. There was World War II, and afterwards lots of people wanted to raise families and get started. The baby boomer generation came up through Lemon Grove. You can see here many different kinds of people are represented in Lemon Grove. We've always been a diverse community, and I think it's one of our strengths. It's such a beautiful representation of the human family here on this mural.
Well, Roberta, this has been an awesome trip down this beautiful mural here, learning all the history of Lemon Grove. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, you love learning more about the history, like this video, comment on it, share it. We'd love for more people here in East County to learn a little bit more about the history. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Everything East County.